Always looking for the perfect camera angle. Good morning, it's full moon. We're not going to do moon salutation today. No, I'm wild like that. I can go right off piece. We are going to be doing heart opening. And we're going to, right, so far we did loss. Then we went on to what was on Tuesday. We did loss, we did forgiveness. Yesterday we did love. Today it's happiness. Would anybody like to be happy? It's a no-brainer, isn't it? But how come we tend to not spend a great deal of our time being happy? Just good old-fashioned happy. You ask randomly, oh, how are you? How you doing? You all right? Well, and what we tend to do is to search for the thing that isn't right. We all do it. Well, actually, I'm a little bit from the other day, or oh, feeling a bit bloated today, or oh, yesterday was, oh, you won't believe what happened. Yeah? We look for the story to tell on our hero's journey of what's not good. Rarely do we go, yeah, I'm really good. I woke up, yeah, felt really good. Toileting was excellent this morning. I've eaten some lovely food already. I've had a hug, I've had a nice message from someone. That's feeling nice as well. Yeah, I'm looking forward to the rest of the day. How are you? We don't. We find an injury, we find an issue. So we're going to train ourselves to be happy. We're going to build up the happy muscle. Reading the book by the Dalai Lama about happiness at the moment. And we're looking for the difference between pleasure and happiness. Pleasure, very nice. Short-lived, yeah? Bottle of wine, orgasm, blue cheese. Getting something through the post, I find that deeply pleasurable, and ripping open a box. I love an Amazon box. Oh, yeah, whoa, what's in it? Yeah? Short-lived, and it's gone. Happiness stays with you. Happiness is created by doing something deeply nourishing for yourself and your soul, something that brings you joy. So it could be just sticking your trainers on and going out for a run. I really love that. That was great. It could be getting in the kitchen and creating food. Or you do something selflessly for others. So that's how we normally find happiness. And that's why yoga makes us happy. And it continues to keep us happy throughout the day. The yoga practice doesn't go, I did my yoga practice. Oh, it's done now. You notice that? With your yoga practice, you go, I did my yoga practice today and I'm still feeling good because of it. I've done my yoga practice a week. I'm still feeling good because of it. I've been doing yoga practice, a small yoga practice, an hour yoga, about an hour yoga every day, 5 days a week for 3 weeks. I feel phenomenal. I feel strength. I feel balanced. I kind of feel good in this flesh coating for my soul. Yoga doesn't stop bringing you happiness. Yoga isn't just about pleasure. Yoga brings happiness. And the last thing before we start, because I really want to share this, is you don't actually have to get on the mat to do the yoga, right? Because maybe after this period that we're in at the moment, you, for whatever reason, are not able to get to the mat on a regular basis. Please, yeah, I've been thinking about this. Please don't go, oh, I'm not doing my yoga practice, and that makes you sad. Yeah, because there can be a transitional period with yoga where the mat will kick you off and go, right, that's fucking enough. Well, get off the mat, stop practicing yoga, go do yoga. Go do it off the mat. Do yoga when you're standing in a queue. Do yoga when you're driving. Do yoga when you're listening to somebody. Yeah, paying full attention with your heart center to someone talks. Do yoga when you're with your pet. This is the very last bit of do yoga because I've got to share. Right, heart center. Right, I'll do this when we're in child's pose. I'm too excited to share this one with you because this one made me cry with joy. Let's do some stuff. Right, sit nice and tall. It's full moon. I can only be like this. Okay, can only be like this. It will be coming at you at a million miles an hour, but I'll do my best to shut the fluffy ducks up at some point. Sit nice and tall. Thank you. Hands to prayer. We're going to start off with some kundalini yoga today because I want to raise the energy from your third chakra or hara area to your heart. I want it coming up to you. So we're going to do some kundalini yoga today before we go into our vinyasa maneuvers. Fingers together for this kundalini yoga because we want to bring the prana into us. Fingers open, receiving. Yeah, bringing prana from outside together to pull into us, in, okay? Hands prayer. And we'll just start with tuning in. Hello, is that the breath? Hello, breath, yes, I'm just calling you. Good morning, breath. Breath goes, hello, good morning, I'm here. 3 of them. Personal breaths into the heart. Nice. Sitting nice and tall with a gentle engagement of everything below the heart. Gentle engagement. The engagement to hold a rose petal but not leave your fingerprint in it. Okay, we're going to take the arms out to the side. This isn't going to be comfortable, okay? Palms. Make sure the thumb is tucked in with this heart kriya. You'll naturally, and we'll start the movement now. We bring the hand in, we don't hit the chest, it doesn't need it. The heart doesn't need it, the thyroid does. But you'll naturally start to have a 5 breath here. And you'll notice it. Time has started from me. Soften your gaze as you continue. Right, you're playing the drums. And it's fire breath, not Kapalabhati breath. It's just a. You see this as putting the energy into my heart, in and in. Sit tall at the crown of the head. So now, and the arms are talking, and the neck muscles are talking, and they're going, I want to stop this. Hey, buddy, get me out of here. Now, brain, shut up. Beating the drum of the heart. My heart beats like a drum. They're talking, aren't they? Those arms are talking, but you're going to stay with this. You're going to keep a bit of determination. Kundalini is cardio. It's yogic cardio exercise. And that's why I like it. Soften the gaze. Don't get angry with the gaze. Your brain will start to buzz on you at this point, a monkey with you, and your body will start doing the odd, weird, uncoordinated thing on you. Unless you use your body a great deal, it will start to go, I don't know what's going on. I'm waffling to keep you here. And when I say we're going to open the arms out wide and hold them. Arms out wide. Big inhale, hold at the top. And then let the arms come back down and close the eyes and tune in. And you're going to be buzzing. Close the eyes. And there should be a feeling of continued momentum. So, as you tune in, center into the heart opening. Roll the first finger in for our hand mudra. The other two fingers connect with the thumb to make the bird beaks. And the little finger stays extended. So remember that hand mudra for the next round. And the momentum of the body continues inside of you, okay? So that's just oxygen moving around the body, if you want size, or you can physically, as far as I'm concerned, what your sensation you're feeling now is prana. That's all I need to do to prove it to myself. That life force chi, ki, prana exists. It's real, okay? If you take away the industrialization of our world, the Western world, take it away, drop it away and just feel prana. Nicely. Good. Okay, take a couple of rolls of the shoulders to loosen off. If you wish, perfectionists out there, please fold the legs in the other direction after a little wiggle. If you're settled, don't bother to do it, but if you're a person who likes a neat line, feel free to do it. Okay, on our next one, this one's a little bit short, we won't do it as long. Arms out into our cactus arms, but we aren't splaying things, we're bringing the fingers together to bring prana in. Yeah, it's the motion of bringing it in front of us. As if you're going to clap the hands, but they stop in front of the face. As if they're going to sort of bounce off a ball of energy, okay? And this has that staccato kind of breath. Do you get that, Nikki? Staccato, darling, staccato. Elbows in line with the face, or in line with the shoulders. Forearms in line with the face. And we... Find your rhythm. Yours might be a bit slower than mine. You might like it a bit faster. We all work at different rhythms. Thank goodness for that. Nearly there. And when I say we'll bring the arms in front of the face and hold them, and hold. Inhale. Hold. Remember the hand mudra while you're holding. As you take the hands to the top of the knees, we roll in the finger, two fingers connect, and we breathe normally. And with this hand mudra, we're sending it into the heart, we're rebounding it. I like to imagine that this little circle is rebounding it all the way straight into my heart center for heart health, heart wealth, heart happiness. It's sort of going, I love some, bring it in, bring it in, bring it in, like an exercise class, but yogic. Now that makes me happy, that makes me happy, just doing that. Take a full breath in now. Exhale through the mouth. Good. So we're going to need to undo the shoulders after that, aren't we? Okay? Before we do anything else and get on with any kind of movement on the mat, I want us to adjust the shoulders. So without further ado, come on to all fours. Thanks for doing that with me. You should feel the benefits of that all day long. I don't know how it's going to affect, but it'll affect you in the way it needs to do so. And if you believe it, it will be so. It's that simple. It is that simple. The only problem with thinking that, if you believe it's so, it puts a hell of a lot of responsibility on you and no one else. Oh, big thinking, big thinking. Lay yourself down to the mat. Before we go down, I want you to turn one cheek onto the mat and have the arms out by the side of you. And you'll find a natural position. I want you to loosen your neck down to the mat and put one cheek on the mat. Let the shoulders go. Take the arms out and place the palms onto the earth. And close your eyes. All being well, you get a dainty little neck stretch. But I like to think of this as putting the heart in the soil of the earth. So if your heart was laying on beautiful pedicured grass, some of you may remember the tennis club doing yoga there outside on the tennis courts. Inhale, lift the head off the mat. We'll take the high fingertips. Don't worry about looking to camera. I hope my instructions will be good. High fingertips, elbows up. Bring the feet slightly together. Inhale, gently lift the chest off the mat. And then exhale, lower down. Good. So you're making a sort of spider's elbows. Inhale. Spider finger, spider. This is Sue's maneuver from yoga class. Exhale, forehead to mat. Inhale, come up. As you exhale, turn the cheek to one side. Let's say turn the cheek towards the right hand, okay? And rotate the right shoulder with the chest off the mat. Big circles into that shoulder. High on the fingertips, chest is slightly off the mat, so we're sort of in a half cobra pose. And then change the rotation. And it'll be like crushing peppercorns in there. Crunch. I don't even need to talk anymore. You're feeling it. Shut up, Hazel. And then inhale, lift the chest. Bring it up. Press the tops of the feet into the mat. Open the front of the body. Exhale, lower down. Turn the other cheek, people. Jesus said, palms face down. Cheek on the mat. Bend the elbows, fingertips back on the earth. Let's do the other shoulder. Inhale, lift up. Wide hooded cobra. Exhale, roll down. Shin to chest, tuck it in, forehead mat. Inhale. Turn the gaze to the left fingertips and rotate the shoulder. Needs no more instruction. You know exactly what I'm talking about. And if you feel the other shoulder getting a little bit involved, that's fine. Inhale, take a big lift up. Back down, forehead to mat. Inhale, lift again. Press the heart forward. Over to you for your visualization of either firing, flaming heart, like a beautiful Mexican prisoner's tattoo in the center of the chest. I'd love one, but I'd regret it later, yeah? Or you've got your feathered winged heart tattoo right on your breastplate. Feathers or flames. I like to give you a dichotomy to pick from and then lower back down. Forehead to mat. Take the hands behind you, interlink the fingers. Draw the shoulders back like locust wings. Keep the gaze low. Ease the arms away from the buttocks somewhere and press the feet into the mat. And lower back down. Inhale, all fours. Easy squeeze your child's pose. Going to feel quite nice. Lengthen the arms. Inhale into all fours. Spread the fingers nice and wide. Anahata and Asana. Take the hands forward. Stretch the body. Now, when your hands get down into the mat and they're leaning quite that natural forward position, I like you to send the buttocks back a little bit today. Then the tailbone up. So I'd like the hips to be slightly past the knees and the forehead onto the mat. Then gently draw the navel in towards the spine. Inhale, look forward and come high limb fingertips again. Look forward, look forward, look forward. Arch the spine round the belly and then inch the fingers forward and bow back down again as the forehead goes down, stow to the palms. Repeat the whole sequence. Inhale, lift. Up fingers and lower down. One more. Inhale, lift. You're going to stretch your body out massively. And then as we lower down, ripple the body to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. Tuck the toes under. Inhale, all fours. First, downward dog. Exhale, into the sleeve of the dog. And you've heard it 1,000 times. It's over to you. Pedal, squeeze, ripple, neck. And finally, breath. Knees come back down to the mat. We'll keep working on into them shoulders. Taking right hand to the centre, knees a little wide. Taking left hand to the heart. Inhale, left hand to the sky and lengthen out your wing all the way. Feather or flames. Exhale, bind the arm around the ribs and look to the right. Turn the neck. Inhale, arm goes all the way up, take it to the sky. Press the hips back, swing back towards the back of the mat and then drag it on through for a big circle. Repeat. Inhale to the top. Exhale. This one is for you, Carrie. Inhale, remember back in your garden underneath the tree.
Thank you.
Exhale. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale back to all fours, plant it down. Let's release the knees, downward dog as I knee release. So ease it on back. Hop between the thighs. So the knees have got to be bent to do that, haven't they? I'm trying to leave quiet moments for your mental health state out there. Knees down to the mat. Lovely. Let's take the other side. So just shimmy the left hand to the centre. Right hand goes to the heart to start off with, just our focus. Knees a little wide. Inhale, open out, reach fingers, wingers to the sky. We're not actually threading the needle, we're just going to give the wrap around the heart. Inhale, raise it up to the sky, reach it behind a little bit, swim it forward. This time we ease back, so what we're attempting to do, I've gone the wrong direction, haven't I? It's forward for the first time, and drag the hand forward, sorry guys. Back stroke, not forward stroke, reach it back. Inhale. We'd have been, if we were the swimming pool, we'd have gone round in a spiral then, wouldn't we? In my imagination. Inhale. And exhale. Yeah, click my back then. That was a good one. Inhale back to all fours. Good. Exhale, downward dog as we do. Take the feet a little wide for this one. Grab the edges of your mat. Bend the knees and send the tailbone high. And I'd like you to think about the inner thighs spiraling up towards the sky. So then the inner thighs up towards the sky. Up, 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 up. Did I say up? Or I meant up. Knees back down to the mat. Hands underneath the shoulders. Taking left hand to the centre. right hand to heart. Same again, but we'll do forward stroke. Inhale, open up to the sky. Exhale, wrap around, rib hug. Inhale, take it up to the sky. And then we're going to swim forward. Hand goes forward, hips go back. Inhale, big forward stroke. Exhale, drive it back. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale, hands goes down, swap over. Hand on heart. Inhale, hand up to the sky. First one, so we get the turning of the chest. Exhale, half a hug, other hug. Inhale, and now we've got the front crawl stroke. Hand comes forward, exhale, rock back. Inhale, exhale. Inhale, exhale. And then ease on back into child's pose, forehead to the mat. And let the heart hang in the cave of the self. Now hang out there for a moment. This is the little ditty I wanted to tell you. I'm talking to your heart now. I'm talking right to your heart centre. They did an experiment and they took the heart of a young boy, a 15-year-old boy, and the heart of his dog. Yeah, and they had him walk into a room. He made no contact with his dog. Yeah, they both have on ECGs, yeah, this one and heart math, if you want to check out the science. And when he walked in the room and sat in a chair and just sat thinking loveliness at his dog, yeah, they both synchronized resonance of their hearts together. He felt love in his heart, and so did the dog, and it was scientifically proven because they had a congruitive resonance of heart on an EKG. That's all I need to say. Let that one sink in. You think love, it is felt, and your animals know, and so will your children. The responsibility to feel love is on you. Oh, happiness bomb. Inhale into all fours. Let's continue. Exhale, downward dog. Tip the love in the heart. What a wonderful thing to be able to do. I love that. Inhale, as if you're about to go into all fours. We're going to pop the knees on the mat, tailbone to the sky, heart between the hands, Ashtanga Namaskar. Inhale, lift up, Cobra Choice. Up to you. Tuck the toes under, ease back, downward dog. Grab the edges of your mat. Inhale, take right leg up to the sky. We're going to bend the knee as if we're about to do a wild thing and take some circles into the knees. Big circles into the hips, just as we did for the shoulders. We're grabbing firmly the edges of the mat. Okay, I want you to feel power in the fingers and then take the circle the other way. One. Slow it down if you will. And then we'll take that right leg towards the front of the mat, pop it on down, back knee goes down. Okay, our little weekly sequence, the one we've been doing all week. So, taking left hand to the heart. Inhale, left hand's going to go up to the sky. First precursor move, take it on up. Exhale, we're going to wrap the hand around the inside of the thigh, wrap it round, grab. Just like we did on all fours. Back up to the sky. Inhale, swim the arm up. Exhale, swoop it down. Inhale, we've built up your leg strength this week to be able to maintain for these 3 swoops. Inhale. And exhale. That hand goes down, keeping this low lunge. Over to the right hand. Right hand goes onto the knee, turn the chest. Inhale, the hand goes up to the sky. Good. Wrap it back round underneath the thigh and look to the side. Inhale, 3 swims of the arms. Inhale. 1, 2. You can keep it light on the other fingers for extra hip work. Big circle, full move circles. hand goes down. Okay, stay with me. Turn in the left heel. Inhale up into warrior two. My apologies, warrior two. Good. We're going to take the hands behind the back, interlink the fingers. Fingers show down here, which looks very nice later when I watch this back. This footage. Ooh. Gives me a smile later. That causes me happiness. Open the chest. That's not about pleasure. That is my version of happy. Lengthen the chest up to the sky. Yeah, with the heart opening, shoulders back, take the arms, and then look all the way down to that right foot, and we bow on in. Bow the heart forward. Now your leg strength would have gone up this week. From here, rotate onto the ball of the back foot into that high lunge. Beautiful work. Good. Exhale, hands go down. Thank you. Inhale into plank. Knees down to the mat. Tailbone to the sky. Chest between the hands. Ripple through cobra or upward dog. Personal choice. Tuck the toes under, either into all fours and then into down the dog, or ripple it back into down the dog. Grab hold of the edges of your mat, firm grip. Up goes left leg to the sky. Reach it on up, nice and high, and then bend the knee and start some rotations. When you feel it's reached where it needs to, you take the rotations in the other direction. Pace and power, up to you. Watch out for the big clicks, always pleasing. And then when we're ready, look forward. We'll take that leg towards the front of the mat. Pop that on down. High on the fingertips. So we've had our rehearsals all week. Get your setting right in your hips. Yeah, so you know you can maintain. And then we're going to take right hand to the chest. And we open it up to the sky. Inhale, reach. Exhale, bind the arm, round the leg and round the body, hug it in. Ladies with boobs, you're going to have to sling them down the middle. Inhale, take it up to the sky, and then we start swimming the arm. Exhale, it goes down. Inhale, exhale. I want to sort of a feeling that's equal between the shoulder and the hip motion. Inhale, exhale, that hand goes down. We swap over to the right hand. Hand on the knee so we can instigate the turn of the chest towards the thigh. Arm up to the sky. Flames or feathers. Bind it underneath. Little look around. Inhale, reach up and swim the arm. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. High fingertips, turn in the left heel, going up into warrior two. Inhale into warrior two. Steady. Get your balance and checks in. Bind the arms behind. Now you can just take the hands to the elbows to give it a softer edge, a smoother moon edge. Or you bind hands, perfectionists, other thumb on top, open the chest towards the sky. And then we fold on it. You can rest that shoulder on the knee to get you there. But once you do, it's worth pressing in. Heavy breathing from me. Inhale. Roll on the ball of the foot at the back into that high lunge, a moment of glory. Before we put the hands down, we step it into plank. But then we go child's pose. Oh. And let the dust settle in the snow globe of yourself. I want to come back to that thought, because we know when we communicate with animals, it's not through words and it's not preconceived, because animals live in the now. So if a dog can resonate his heart with a human heart, one, animals feel love. Fact. Animals are sentient beings. Fact. We can communicate with them with our heart. Fact. Possible that love is all you need. Inhale into all fours. Thank you for coming on to that mind journey with me. Okay, moment of rest and release. We're going to go a little bit more into this one. Exhale into your downward dog. Nice and steady. Ripple through into plank. Arch yourself through. Knees can come down if you wish, or full chaturanga. We'll inhale into up dog or cobra, either via the knees or straight into downward dog once more. Grab the edges of your mat. Inhale, right leg's going to ride on high to the sky. Open out the hip. Then take the leg high up towards the sky and press out through the ball of the foot, or, if preference, heel. Re-square the shoulders. Big, big opening. Just make sure you're lifting the left kneecap. Think off. And looking forward, release the hands. We'll step the leg through into our lunge. Hold steady there for the moment. Okay, so we're going to take the right hand down. The left hand is going to go from heart to the sky. Reach on up. Hold steady there. Lighten the load in the right hand. And breathe the chest open. You can leave the hand here, here, or give it to here. Stay with. Hand goes down. Settle the hips. Okay, we're going to be taking a twist over the right knee. So, inhale, left hand up to the sky. Exhale, look down to the knee. Inhale, now take right hand up to the sky. Hands to prayer. Guide left elbow over right thigh and take the easiest twist you can. So find a softness in here. A dip of the hips is advantageous. Inhale, the hands are going to go up to the sky, and then we'll open out, she says, flying into warrior two. Bind the arms behind. If you need to shorten the length, shimmy, I'm going to. Open the chest, hold on to the arms, whichever you want to go, or bow down. A humble warrior, a heartfelt, humble warrior. While on the ball of the back foot, hands go back up to the sky, feel the heat, hands go down. Inhale into plank, strong class today. Exhale, I'm going to go knee, chest, chin. Inhale, I'm going to take the baby cobra. Exhale, I'm going to go back into child's pose. And then we'll all meet in downward dog. But you could have full vinyasa there. You could have done your chandagva all the way through. And downward dog. And we're back to where we started. Grabbing hold of the edges of the mat, left leg. Okay, over to you. You know whether you need to make a change here. Whether you're pushing too much, whether you've got too many flames and you're creating too much strain, or whether you're being too feathery and a bit, I don't really like this one. Stretch through. Look forward, release the hands, step the leg on through. Plant it down. So remember, we've got the lunge twist to come up this time. Keeping right hand, left hand on the floor, right hand goes up to the sky. Inhale, we'll hold. Lighten the load so you can tickle the mat. Hand goes back down, square off square hips, moment of rest. Good. Inhale, right hand up. Exhale, look down. Inhale, left hand up. Exhale, hands to prayer. Groove your way with the right elbow over the right knee. Hands to prayer. If you really want to get this deep, you lean the chest away from the thigh. You can lean back. And that, personally, I think is better than this twisting the heart down here. I think a little lean back from the knee ends up bringing the hands closer to the heart, very deep on the lower back. Most just deepishness. We're ready, here we go. Into warrior two. Inhale, it comes up. Exhale, warrior two. I managed to do that one without falling off the mat. That's nice. Bind the arms behind. Inhale, it opens. Oh, I'm going to go elbows, I'm going elbows. And then we bow on in. Elbows is quite nice, everyone. It's quite nice. Last raise up to the sky in Anjaneyasana, so roll on the ball of the back foot. Inhale, hands go up to the sky. Exhale, hands go down. My leg is screaming at me. Inhale into plank, knees go down. And rest. My feeling after that is we need a bit of sideward motion, okay? So, inhale, come to all fours. Grab the top edge of your mat, unless you're on a very carpeted floor. You don't need to do that, but just a little bit of extra knee protection. Knees come onto the mat. Tuck the toes under. Ease on through. Oh, strong poses. Well done. That was easy the first time round. I did it this morning. Roll the shoulders. Good. Inhale, we'll take both hands up to the sky. I like this manoeuvre because I find it's quite nice. I hope you do. Taking left hand down and point it towards the floor. Point it down. Then, to create length in the spine, not compression, we reach that right hand all the way up and then keep sending that left hand down. And you'll naturally, the more you lift this hand up, don't ask me, this hand goes lower down. Inhale, hand comes up to the sky. Fantastic back reliever. Little tuck the pubic bone forward. And take the right hand down. Guide it with gaze. And take the gaze up to the sky and stay with your fingertips. And as you reach up, the right hand will ease on down. You may even touch the mat. Really tickle the mat. Inhale, we'll take that hand back up to the sky. Good. Swim the arms behind. Hands on the top of the buttocks. Ease, roll, shoulders back. Now remember, we did, if you did with me, we did Hara, centers. This is hop back to the heart one again. We've gone traditional. So come back to that visualization, if you wish. And imagine either your flames or your big feathered angelic wings. As you lean back, they get bigger and bigger and bigger. As if you could be shooting a furnace out of your flaming dear heart. Now, what I want you to do though is not give yourself a tight ass, as the Americans say. Soften the buttocks a little. Don't grip them too much. And then take the gaze to the tip of the nose. And send your wings up to heaven or your flames up to the sky. Good. Inhale, reach fingertips really high up towards the sky. Good. Now we're going to take the thumbs, place them. You'll find an indent. Have a little go around, and it all being well, you'll feel a bony mat. If you go down, 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 there'll be a spot where you'll feel it reverberate around the body. It's different for everybody. I get a little thumb work in there, one side, then the other. If you're lucky, what's happening is we'll start stimulating the sciatic nerve bundle. This is good. Maybe a little bit lower. You won't get into the poo form, it's too deep, but we want the sciatic nerve bundle stimulation. Good. Wrap the fingers around, draw the shoulders back. Now press those fingers in to move the hips forward, lengthen up through the heart. We grab the flesh and lift the heart up to the sky, leaning over our massive barrel of Taylor's port. I'm still sober. Inhale, hands up to the sky. Reach it on up. Good. We'll take left hand down, point to the earth. Inhale, gaze up to the sky. Take the hand behind the back of the neck, and we'll take the elbow up this time and ease the fingers down. Inhale, all digits to the sky. Lengthen, please. Bring your pelvic floor. Other side, right hand down. Left hand behind the back of the head. Elbow up to the sky. Whenever I do this, I remember I used to get told off by my dad, and he'd grab me by the back of the neck and frog march me. Inhale, all digits up to the sky. Last one of the heart opening back bend in Ustrasana. That will be a child pose, knee relief. All right, it'll be down dog in a minute. Reach the arms back. Option A. Option A, hands on the lower back again. And all you need to do is lift the heart. Don't even arch back. Keep the chin slightly tucked in towards the chest, because the third time can sometimes be one time too many. You can just stay here. Otherwise, press the hips forward. Reach for the heels. If you can find them without forcing, you are welcome. Some may even flatten the tops of the feet. Hands back onto the spine. Inhale, we'll take the hands up. Hands go back down. You're gonna feel it. Feel it. Can you feel it? I hate when your teachers sing. Shut up, Hazel. Unfold the mat carefully, because it's all you can do right now. Hands on the mat. Ease into downward dog. Knees say thank you. That's enough. Is it called maid's knee? I think. Maid's knee. Housemaid's knee, something like that. And then we're going to go all the way, knees wide, child's pose, lower back, rest. And while you lay there, I would like you to think of the first pet or the first teddy bear you ever had. I don't want your passwords to your bank details. I just want you to keep it to yourself. So either your very first teddy bear, or very first cuddly toy, or your very first pet. It will have had a name. Say that name to yourself. Here you find happiness. There it is, it exists. You've gone quantum because you've travelled in time in your time machine of your mind and plucked up some happiness and brought it into the now. Magic. Allow that to settle into the heart centre just for a moment, that feeling. Inhale into all fours. Good. Without no further ado, powerful class, I'd like you to just to come and sit onto your buttocks. We're going to stretch that lower part of the back again a little bit more. Extend the legs out wide. We did this the other day. Okay, so blocks available behind you if you will. You missed it, Callie, it's your move. So, thank you, darling. Press the feet out wide. Good. Inhale, we'll take hands up towards the sky. If you feel any arch in your spine going behind you, you want the arch to be that way, not that way. Okay, so hands behind, fingertips. Push yourself forward so you feel the inner thighs drag on the mat. Okay, I'm sliding off the mat like a dog with piles. Piles? No, worms. I don't think dogs get piles, I don't know. Inhale, hands back up to the sky. Take right hand, just pop it underneath the left thigh. Good. We'll take the hand onto the hip. We'll turn the chest. Number one. This can hold its own delights. Otherwise, reach the hand up to the sky. Just as we did in the side bend on the knees, the more you reach the hand up, the more you dip into this, the more the right shoulder will go down towards the right thumb. So keep reaching the arm up, up, up. This works, I know why this one does, because as you go up, there's more length for your spine. Press out through the soles of the feet. Jessie, feel free to smack your husband as he goes by for disturbing your yoga time. Reach the arm over or hand on the back. Your choice. If the hand is going over, you do have a toe tickle. Inhale, we'll come all the way up. And for all of us, the martini glass of receiving. Look where the apex of the arms would be. Perfectly situated in the heart centre. What a great dynamic the body is. And then we go to the other side, sliding left hand underneath. Grab what the gods gave you. Good handful. Hand onto the lower spine and create the turn. Create the heart opening. Again, there's a subtle feeling of either if you go forward, you're arching the spine and stretching it in the lumbar. If you lean back, you'll feel yourself working the muscles on the outer edge of the spine. I think it's one of those bittersweet feelings. Hand goes up to the sky. And as you reach up higher, only press the soles of the feet strong. There will be a lengthening. And then over to you. Where's the arm going to go? It could just hit back of the head, possible. Bind it behind, keeping the chest open. For some, maybe it's the full reach across. Remember, if you do, don't hold your breath like I did on the other side. Want that quick crunch. Inhale into martini glass of the receiving mode. Take the hands behind you. Reach the heart forward. Place the hands on the lower back and draw the elbows together and lift the heart up. Gaze to the tip of the nose. I like this one. I like to imagine I'm one of those wood carvings on the front of a great vessel going through the oceans. You know the ones? With the fabulous boobs. crashing through the waves.
Jason and the Argonauts.
That's the one. Thanks, Carrie. Inhale, take hands up towards the sky. And then it'll only be natural. Drag the legs in. Now, options. If you want to feel it, do it hands free. If you don't want to feel it, hands behind the back of the legs and draw it in. It's going to feel pretty good. Oh, and then a little bow and bind in. Inhale, come out of it. And it's time to just roll down onto the mat and take a couple of twists just to check in with that lower back. I think that's worked the full torso area of the body today. Take blankets with you. Once you get down to the mat, it's intuition time of where you feel it. So option number one for me is to check my lower lumbar, fingertips on my shins, and just lift the sacrum off the mat. Do I have any resistance today? Is there a of the breath? There's not. That's me. Check that one off my tick list. Next one will be just dropping the knees to one side, hanging it. What can I feel? There's a little bit there, but in a good way. I've checked, I've spoken to it. Other side. Knees over to one side. Check, how's it feeling? Yeah, okay, it's not bad. Have a little write down on your note paper. Your audit. Not audit. Bring it back to centre. Let's have a bit of the LL. Legs up to the sky. And just manoeuvre so you massage either side of the lumbar. Oh, now that's quite nice. My cup runneth over. Finally, bring the knees in towards the chest, and then the forehead towards the knee. How's my neck feeling? Could do a little bit of loosening. Okay, let's address. Soles of the feet onto the mat, glide the mat. I would today recommend a fully extended posture for Shavasana, just because of the way you've used the hips. Place the hands onto the belly. Inhale, raise the head off the mat so the gaze goes up to the sky. Turn the head to the right. Look to the right. Inhale, take the gaze up to the ceiling. Over to the left. Inhale, gaze up to ceiling, and then the head goes down. Close your eyes. Settle in. So let us take this great opportunity to practice the art form of happiness in a safe place, surrounded by the 4 magical edges and the 4 magical corners of your yoga mat. Sink down behind the back of your heart. Sink in. Ten. Starting to feel the eyes are heavy. 9. Noticing the weight of the body resting on the earth. 8. Feeling the muscles let go. 7. A soft deepening of the exhale. 6. All the muscles of the face smooth and soft. 5. Letting the breath get deeper still. 4, feeling the skin of the body relax. 3, going deeper still. 2, safe to let go into slumber. 1, my heart stays open and receiving as I rest here. I choose to feel and breathe into my heart center. I choose to generate a heart-centered feeling for myself. I choose to feel love and heart-centered for my community. I choose to feel that my heart-centered vibration could connect with all other beating hearts now. Irrespective of whether this being is good or bad, but to connect with the heart center of all sentient beings beating on this planet. I remove judgment or any emotions except for the vibration of my heart center. Or I can simply choose to rest. Finally, I bring to mind and into my thoughts a place, a person, a memory that holds happiness for me. And I allow myself to feel that happiness in the very center of my being. As I finally allow myself to deeply and completely love, honor, and accept myself as I am. Taking a full inhale and exhale. begin to allow your movement to come back very, very slowly from this. We haven't counted back out of the relaxation because I hope you feel almost a sweet laziness. I can only equate it to post-orgasmic don't give a damn. All the feeling you have when you eat a superbly fine meal that you've not had to cook or wash up, and you sit back in that chair and go, oh. The feeling when you finish a fabulous book and go, oh. I hope you have that kind of feeling left within you. And when you're ready, I shall meet you in cross-leg position or seated. Those of you that have been levitating your own living rooms, please come off the ceiling and back onto earth. I hope you put your broomsticks on charge, it being full moon. If you're into your crystals, don't forget to leave them on your windowsill. If you're not into any of these things, lock your door, it's a super moon. Taking hands to prayer in front of your heart. Thank you for practicing your yoga with me today. Really excited to share that one with you, because all I can say is the website is looking epic. We've got box sets of yoga, they're coming together. And I will put the old ones up there. The very first ones I did, what a shower shit that was. I let it out at the end. But they're all starting to look rather good now. Thanks for your help, everyone. I love you all. But you know that. Have a fantastic day. Get on. Thank you, everybody who keeps sharing my posts on social media. What a difference that makes. Thank you so much. I really appreciate all of the shares. Each one counts, because if you care, you share. Oh, have a fabulous day. Yeah, go out, be heart warriors. Be happiness. I love you all. Say goodbye to the boxes. People in the boxes. Saying goodbye. Bye, 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 bye. Bye. Sending around videos as well to those that need the vids coming up. Otherwise, mwah.